me see. Okay, we only it's technical difficulties. But how you doing today, guys? Today is Working Wednesdays. Today we're going to talk about peer pressure. I have a special guest coming on today. And yeah. But thanks everybody. If you guys your first time joining or first time watching this, my name is Coach Johnson, and I am the head coach of the Lady Huskies. I have a program called Mentoring Basketball Changing Lives, whereas though I mentor youth in the sport of basketball. That's more about me. If you guys have any questions or comments or concerns, if you guys have any questions, comments, or concerns, you guys can be likely just do it in the comment box. Sorry guys, I'm trying to get everything on my computer right now. Just to get it up and loading. Hey Cam, how are you doing today? Good. Oh yeah. But yeah. How's everybody doing? How's everybody weekend going so far? Like, how's everybody going? How's everybody week going so far? And let me know. I want to know what's going on with everybody, Amara, what's up? Cam said I'm doing good. That's good, Cam. I always see you working, so that's good. I need my computer charger.
Hello.
Hey, How you guys doing?
We're doing good.
I'm trying to. So what's today's topic, guys? First of all, introduce your guys. How you guys doing? What's your name? Where are you from? Like, introduce you.
My name is Renaya.
Renaya. What about Renaya?
How old are you?
I'm 11 years old.
And what else?
Play basketball.
For what team?
Maxwell Hanson.
Well, hey, that's a good school. What's that coach name?
Coach Johnson.
Snap now. I know him. I heard he real professional and stuff like that. You like your coach? He cool?
I can't hear you.
You like your coach? Is he cool?
Uh-huh.
What's some things your coach could do better? So I can tell him. Was he a good coach? He don't need to do nothing better? He doing real good as a coach?
Uh-huh.
For real? I'm sorry, I'm trying to get my computer. I'm trying to get my laptop charger. So if you see me reaching over, it's just because I'm trying to get my charger, guys. We got some comments. It says, it's been cool, for real. Everything has been chill, to be honest. That's good, Lamar. Cam said, what goals do you have for the week? My goals.
I can't see.
What's today? Today is Wednesday. My goals for the rest of the week is basically. What up?
Michael, can you go for my just from upstairs, please?
Oh, this is my last week of high school, so I was just basically turning on my assignments and making sure I do everything they was sending me as far as the link for my cap and gown and my diploma and stuff, so they can send it to my right address. So basically, just getting everything done for that. What things have you achieved this week? What have I achieved this week? Finished all my assignments as a senior project. I can say that.
That's good.
Yeah, I did that much. And what else? Yeah, I did that. What else I do? I did something this morning. Oh, this is my first ever waking up earlier. So I finally got myself back on the schedule, waking up early, 10 o'clock in the morning. Well, I didn't wake up at 10. I woke up at 6, but it's a different story. But I woke up early because I usually wake up at 12 or 3. It depends on the time of the day. But yeah, that's for me. But guys, how you guys feeling though? How you guys been? I ain't hear from y'all in a while. Now you don't check on me, no nothing.
I check on you.
Right, Scrubby. Now you don't. You got your own little phone. Got 11 years old.
You gonna be checking on Coach?
Huh?
You gonna be checking on him? Look in your room.
Hey, wow. I didn't coach you for over 2 years. Next time, y'all, we got a game. Give me Coach Johnson, can we eat some? Can we get some water? I'm like, It's like, no, I ain't gonna do that. But what's today's topic today, y'all? What's today's topic?
What's today's topic?
Peer something.
Peer pressure.
Peer pressure.
Here's something. Yeah, Pierce something.
Peer something.
Every time somebody asks a question.
Well, that's.
Right now, you know the peer pressure?
Huh?
You know the definition of peer pressure?
No, not really. Kind of.
Kind of. What's your definition of peer pressure? Hey, come on. You said you know a little bit about it. So what do you know?
What is it that you know about peer pressure?
I forgot.
Remember?
All right, I'm gonna get my definition, and then you get your definition because obviously it's like you're in the ghetto and you don't know the definition of peer pressure.
Okay.
But the definition of peer pressure, well, I'm gonna get my definition. I feel as though the definition of peer pressure is when you're being pressured to do something. Basically, what it's saying in the word. It's peer pressure. You're being pressured to do something that you don't want to do by one of your friends or your family or basically your peers. So prime example, I can give you, I'm 18 years old and basically statistics says, black males 18 through between 18 and 24 be supposed to sell drugs and kill people and this and the third. That's basically what statistics say. Nobody actually said it, but if they took like a survey, that's kind of what it would be. That's kind of how to arrange yourself out. But it's like I'm 18 years old and I'm a basketball coach and I have my own business and stuff like that. And it's kind of feel like I'm kind of being peer pressured to do the things that is being statistically shown, but I'm not doing it. So it's like I'm battling with peer pressure with that aspect, for that part. But that's just my example. That's why I think we're being peer pressure. Have you ever had your so basically now what I'm trying to say is, have your friends ever make you want to do made you do something that you didn't want to do?
I mean, you can say just because I'm right here don't mean nothing. Like I tell you, even me being your mother, we should be able to talk about certain things. We should.
Take stuff too far.
No, it's not talking about. It's not taking things too far. I had to protect you in a way too, in every way. So you might think it's too far, but that's just what a mother does.
She gotta protect her baby. You only 11. Like, it's gotta protect you. Like, even when you turn like 35 and she like 60, she still gotta protect you. Like, she still gotta be there regardless.
60 looking 35, right?
Yeah, 60 looking 35. Amen. That's what we're gonna go for.
But peer pressure, I told you, it's like, say if you.
I know.
And especially with you going to middle school, and like I've been telling you for a while, middle school is completely different from elementary school.
I know.
Elementary school, I'm not gonna say yo was baby, but everyone's seeing you from, you was a little girl all the way up to 11, and elementary is like the middle. I mean, it is middle school. So middle school. After that, transition is into high school.
I know.
So when you go into middle school, you might see some of your same friends from elementary school, but you're gonna meet a whole bunch of new friends, and it's gonna be times. But like when I was in elementary school, I still remember it was a time when a group of my friends, they were hooked school, and we didn't live too far from the from the middle school, but so they'll be like, come on, let's go over, let's say John house. And I'm like, well, what are we going over there for? And they like, we just gonna chill. And I'm like, well, I think we should just go to school, because like, in my mind, I'm like, I'm not about to go over nobody's house and then my mother find out. See, the eras was different. Back then, I used to be scared that somebody just knew my mother walking down the street and be like, yeah, I seen your daughter. She was going to such and such house when she was supposed to be in school. So, it was just a little different. So the peer pressure, from me was, in middle school, just friends saying let's hook school. It wasn't, none of my friends then was like smoking or drinking, so it was just not going to school. I didn't do it, but a lot of my friends did. But when I try to tell Naya,
I think like in your era, Miss Square, it was more of like my mom, my dad's probably more in your era, they're like 30s and stuff like that.
Right.
But it's more like my mom and dad, they used to skip school to go with each other.
Right.
They're like my mom used to get dropped off. My aunt used to drop her off at school, and she used to sneak up the back door to go to my father's house. Like, I don't understand that, but like now in today's society, in our society, 18-year-olds, we didn't. Oh, school. What is that? Like, them boys that be on the corner, they'll go to school.
Right. Oh. And it's more. I don't think they have. Not saying like back then. Not saying I was scared of my mother, but it was just I can be on a bus and you just never knew who knew our parents. We never knew who knew our grandparents and aunts and uncles. The world, especially Baltimore, is so small. Everyone knows everybody. So it was like, I ain't gonna do this because I don't know if this lady sitting next to me know my mother and she gonna tell. Like I tell the kids this story. It's so funny. I still laugh at it too. But So I was in elementary school and made some friends. So my aunt, she has a daycare and she used to watch every, just about all the family. So this one particular time it was a corner store and it's on Pulaski and
North Pulaski Street.
It's on Pulaski and I forgot the name of the other street, but anyway, it's not too far from where I'm at now. So me and my cousins was like, hey, let's go to the corner store. Now the routine was for us to always go to the corner store at the end of the day before we went to my aunt's house, after school. There's one particular time we just talked all ourselves to walk into the store early in the morning before we went to school. We had our little $2, back then we can get a lollipop, some juice, about 5 bags of chips. You can get a whole bunch of stuff with $1. We had 2, so our little black bags was filled. So went to the store, we go in, my favorite chips, onion rings, still to this day, the green bag. So we go, I get like 3 bags of the onion rings, some little penny candies, a juice, got my little stuff. So we thought we were slick by walking the back way and going to the alley and going to school. We going to the school. We wasn't late. We do our work, finish the school day off. We go to my aunt's house after school. So then we acted like before we went to my house, we still act as if we went to the store because that was our regular routine. We ain't want nobody to think that we didn't go.
Right.
So we went to the store. I think we just probably bought like one thing over to my aunt's house. So we eating at the table. So, she acted like she ain't know nothing. So she like, so how was that store visit y'all did this morning? So we looking like, who in the world? How did she know this? So we was punished. So we couldn't go outside for like 2 days or whatever. We couldn't watch TV. So for years, do you know, I was about 25 when I found out who told her. I never knew who told my aunt that we went to the store.
You still don't play?
Huh?
Neighborhood Watch did. The little Neighborhood Eyes did.
But the corner store owner knew. The corner store owner, as we left, called my aunt and told her that we was in the store. We never knew for years, all the way up until I was about 25. My aunt finally told us, like, yeah, she told us. And we was like, what? Y'all knew each other? Like, we didn't know they even knew each other. But she was like, yeah, we knew of each other. And she said she knew that we wasn't supposed to be at the store at that time. So she wanted to call and, check in and make sure that she knew that we was there. But when I say, when I say we ain't never go back to that store.
I bet you did. I wouldn't go back to that store.
We ain't never go early in the morning like that. So we went when we were supposed to go. And like I try to tell the kids, even with peer pressure, there's gonna be a lot of different, people gonna be telling you, just saying, let's go to school. So now she's gonna meet a different group of friends.
Hey,
it's gonna be a whole group of different girls and boys, when she get to middle school.
Yeah. I think I tell you to this like every practice when y'all sit up there, y'all be doing, when y'all sit up there, y'all be listening to me, and be like, all right, and then I'll be trying to there. I don't be yelling, but I'll be like, I'll be raising my voice because y'all be making me mad, and you be doing it on purpose. Like you purposely do it.
I don't.
It's only because like I'm trying to like teach y'all like you're in elementary school. Like I say this every time in practice. You ever go to middle school? And middle school basketball, middle school homework, middle classwork, middle school, everything is way different than elementary school. What do you?
Oh.
That's the ghetto. I'm trying to talk to you to eat candy.
In the world.
See, that's what I'm talking about. Like I was saying, middle school, everything is different than elementary school. So the little homegirls you with now in elementary school, you might not even know them in the middle school. They might not even know you. People like, oh,
I
know
don't.
her, but we don't really talk like that no more because and for real, like middle. I mean, I don't know as a girl, but as a boy, for me, when I was elementary school, my elementary middle school was together. So instead of me just going from elementary middle school, I just went to the same class.
Okay.
I just transferred hallways, but I still saw everybody I knew. But like everything, homework and stuff was like classwork and homework and stuff was different. But like the friends and the basketball team and stuff, they was also the same. But like I mean, I don't know how many schools it is now, and that's even if we have school anymore. Is like I don't know thing, but
Government said.
some schools are separated, elementary now, middle, or some schools are still combined. But I know Matthew Henson is not elementary middle school, so you're gonna have to go to another school and people and this, that, and the third, and it's gonna be girls your age, way bigger than you and way taller than you, and they're gonna probably want to get smart. They probably want to bully you because what you got on and basketball and how nice you look and how you carry yourself as a leader and stuff like that. So you also gotta be, you also be out of them being in the eyes of you being peer pressure because it could be girls. What can I say? I mean, I don't really know because I'm not a girl. Go ahead, so you can basically help me out too. She's watching it, but like some girls like they like to skip school to go to their little friend's house, or they all go to this one boy house, or I don't know exactly what girls do. I know boys for us, we'll go home, play the game, wait till our mother leave, and we go back in the house through the back door, play 2K. All of us get on the game, play 2K. Everybody bring a controller. Or we'll go outside to a little park, play football, basketball, because I don't feel like being in school. Or, back when I was like a junior or freshman, me, can't even sit up here and lie to y'all. When I was in school in Douglas, now basically I can say I graduated Douglas. This is my last week. But back in Douglas, I used to go to I had to have like 5 periods. And like third period, after third period, after lunchtime, I didn't want to go to none of my classes because my teachers was annoying. So I used to go
really?
Yeah. I didn't
Spell it all out since you graduated. No, we.
So I used to go downstairs in the basement, open the window, and jump out the window and go to the carpet and play basketball until I got caught by my teacher, and she's ready to call my mother.
Okay. And after that, did you do it again?
Yeah. He was up here like, I did. He's like, I'm gonna call your mother, Shalon. I was like, no, you're not. And
did she call?
She didn't call mama right then and there. She wanted to see if I was gonna do it again, and I did it again. And she didn't catch me that time, but I did it one more time after that, and she caught me because she used to always go outside. I guess she used to go to her car, take a smoke break, whatever it was. And she used to go there, and she was like, I saw you, and I'm calling your mother. And she had called my mother. And my mother was like, so where you at? And I'm like, oh, she really called my mother. Like, oh, I'm really in trouble. Right. So like ever since then, I stopped and stuff. So, but yeah, I guess you can say it was peer pressure because when I came to Douglas, I didn't really know nobody. It was just a new environment for me because I was coming from a way bigger school. So when I came to Douglas, like I was like trying to get adapted to the environment, but I was just with like I was hanging with the same two guys the whole year, the whole 3 years at Douglas. So
okay.
3 years.
So you saying 3 years? Where did you come from?
I come from Irvo.
Okay. All right.
I don't know if it is.
That's another hospital.
It's like 400 freshmen, 400 juniors, 400 sophomores, and like 200 seniors.
Okay.
So I was coming from a bigger environment to a smaller environment.
Right.
And we clicked with 2 people. It was Eric and Eric. And we used to jump out of the windows. We used to sneak out the back door. Or sometimes we used to be real bold and walk out the front door. But we only did it like a couple times. But after we got caught, we stopped doing it. We grew up, all of us turned like 17, 18. Our parents, they became seniors. So yeah, all of us got a job. you know, all of us are productive. We don't, we still play basketball here and there. We still call each other and be like, yo, you trying to go play basketball? I mean, not now, older.
Right.
But, tell and be like, yo, what's up? You try to have a guys night out? Hey, cause like we'll have a guys night out. We'll probably go to like Dave and Buster's or like to the booth, bring some friends and we just hang out, stuff like that. Cause like you can find the like the happiness and like the fun part, but like do it after you get out of school. Don't be jumping out the windows like Chris Johnson did, and go to Coppin and stuff. And it got to the point where Coppin knew we was coming in there, so that every time like at 12:30, he was like, "Y'all can't come back here no more. This should be our last day here." But they knew we was coming in there for it, so it was like, "Come on, y'all gotta let us in." And and then it's fool them though. That's how you can fool them. Coppin is like a college and a high school. So I think it's called the PEC, and it's the room at the gym, and they used to come in there. We used to come in there. First time we came in there, it was like the first couple times we came in there, ain't nobody really see us. We used to sneak in there. We used to be in the gym. We used to play ball. We used to play ball from like 12 to like 6. We like 16, 17. We like 15, 16. No jobs. Parents at work. You feel me? So hooping. We all day hooping. We used to go to Family Dollar. We used to have our little $5-$10 bills. We used to go to Family Dollar, eat some candy, and go home. And it was like, how was school? We learned a lot. Yeah, school was good. I'm going well, man, saying school all day. We was at Coppin all the time.
So the school never called like the house and told them that you was absent for that class or anything, or no?
See, we knew how to finesse the system.
Oh, or how you finessed it? What you do?
I don't want nobody to do what I'm telling you. Like, what I'm saying is you don't do what I say. Don't do what I say. But in like Baltimore City Public Schools, in order to be present, you only have to attend 3 classes. I attended 3 and left for the rest of the 2 and never came back. So therefore, the school I was present in school. I was just never went to the second class.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean?
I'm a Thomas Jody.
They didn't really care enough to call our parents. But my 5th grade teacher, like I said, she breaks and she used to catch us. And boy, after that, we just I'm really, now that I'm really talking about it, like, yo, I was wild, but I was really like, I don't know, every young teenager used to do something. That was mine. Like, I ain't skipped school. I just hooked school. You get it? But after I met Miss Jody and stuff, all that changed. Everything changed. I'm good.
That's good.
I ain't skipped school. But
so, like,
I'm telling Miss
so what's
Jody.
some advice that you could give? Well, not even though you're a male and she's a female, but even just from transitioning over to a new school from elementary to middle school. What were some things that you dealt with in middle school?
Yeah.
I don't want to talk about it.
After.
I was like, 7 years ago. What did I don't even remember what I forgot. Oh no, okay, I know what school I went to. I went to Arundel Elementary Middle.
Okay.
Right. And I was in Cherry Hill. So, to be honest, like I really wouldn't know, because like I said, school was like connected. Like,
oh, okay.
Like everything was.
So you still had like some of the same friends and
just ask somebody else.
Same.
I think was Arundel even connected? Is Arundel even connected? What? Matter of fact, look, all I know is I went to Arundel for middle school. I know that much. And when I was there, it was fine. I was cool. I had my nice little friends. I had my selected friends. I had it was this group. For me, I always felt myself in this kind of group that I wanted to hang with.
Okay.
I was players. I used to hang with the football players, but because I was on a flag football team, and then I used to a little bit. I wouldn't call them the nerds, but it was me, super three girls, one boy. So it was 2 boys, 3 girls. These are nerds. These are always the ones that get like 80s and 90s on our science tests and stuff like that. And then it was just like the basketball group where, because we had our own basketball team. So I find myself in like certain groups and stuff.
Okay.
And once you like I know I can say this from high school. Once you transition from middle school to high school, like that's how you're gonna find your groups. When you go to lunch, you can just look. Like when you walk inside of Douglas, you can just look. Those right there, the drug dealers. Those right there, the nerds. These right here, the girls that get ratchet. That's the basketball team. And I used to say, all the way in the back of my group, it was me and like the other 7 of us.
Right, it was divided in a way.
Everything is divided. Like, how you can see in high school movies. You got your anime group, you got your nerds, you got your kids that ain't doing too good at school.
Right.
So you have your groups. Like you'll kind of see as you go along. For like the first 2-3 weeks or like the first month in middle school, you probably won't see it because everybody's still developing.
Right.
But for me, my advice to younger kids that's going from elementary to middle school, or even middle school to high school, is find a group that you fit in with. Don't try to basically be somebody else. Be yourself. And whatever group that you attract to, hopefully it's a good group. Attract to that group. Be the leader of that group. If you see like that group ain't doing too good, be like, yo, we gotta go to class. We gotta do this biology project. Like we got hop on it. Like go to your group and just be yourself. Now I want to be the center of attention in your group. Like please, because that can get you a lot of fights. Because then you having like he thinks he run this and she thinks she's group, and then some of your friends in your group might even hate on you. Why she gotta be the leader of the group? So
do you think it's true how like aunts and parents, when they tell you a certain thing about a friend and it actually be true? How like they can say other people can see people better than you?
Yeah, I mean, my mom, she probably do watch this, but like honestly, my mom used to tell me in middle school, high school, like don't mess with that girl, don't mess with that, don't mess with that person. And I sit up there and be like, you don't know nothing. Like mine's a business,
right?
But then I sit back and like I really now, like I'm 18, I look back at these people, I'm like, yo,
she was right every time, wasn't she?
Every time.
Like,
that girl ain't good for you. It wouldn't even be my or my aunt, and then my mother would back her up. And then now to look at him like, such and such, she said, mess with her pregnant now. Well, she only 18. Such and such over here, he only 17. Like,
right. So that's why I be trying, when I tell Naya, I mean, and I just be telling her certain things, she just be like, you don't know. Okay, I'm gonna let you live, but you'll see what I'm talking about. That's you.
I ain't say that.
You ain't say that.
I don't say that.
You do. Like, you don't know. You don't know my friends. I be right every time.
I mean, right. I'm agree.
Every time.
I used to be like, man, this ain't a thing. I ain't nobody. You don't know now. You don't even know them little girls. Like, you don't even know them.
Right.
As you sit back and think, like, hold up, wait a minute. Right. Like, she right. And now
take you a minute.
Your mama knows best. Like, I'm telling you, like, she knows best.
No.
She might tell you, stop messing with that homie, stop messing with that girl because that girl ain't doing too good. You be like, no, you don't. And then I can put $100 on her right now, right? In 5 years, that girl, she say don't mess with, either gonna be in trouble, pregnant with somebody.
What? She said, now you doing too much.
I know better not to have a boyfriend.
He not talking about you. He talking about your friend.
Oh.
She tell you not to have a friend.
Oh, she knows you don't no boyfriend. And even with that, like I tell her, be quiet, girl. Even like I tell her, you're only 11. You don't need a boyfriend right now. Like, eventually, I'm not saying you're not going to ever have one. But right now, at your age,
you don't need one.
You don't need one. What you need one for?
Yeah, what you need one for? Because listen, I'm gonna say this right now, and we gonna get you these comments too. You talking about? I mean, not you talking about, but y'all 11-year-olds talking about having boyfriends in the third, but you can't even call your coach up. So how you gonna call your boyfriend?
I think you don't call me.
And
I
then-
barely be on my phone.
And like I tell her, you having a boyfriend at 11, like, first of all, like my mother used to always say,
You're not your mother
I know, but I get a lot of the things that I do and stuff is from my mother. But like I tell her, is a time and a place for every single thing. Like, I just remember when I was like, I think I was like 15, like some of my friends was getting tattoos, and I'm like, oh wow. And I went to my mother, like, I want a tattoo. She's like, girl, you get no tattoo. And she was like, it's a time and an age for every single thing.
You
know,
named some of them.
be quiet and listen. So she told me, first of all, when I got my first job, when I got a job to pay for my own tattoo, I could. Because I had to be 18 and over. But you know, my mom died when I was 17, but I still waited till I was 18. Some change, and I got my first tattoo, which was her name. But it was just like, now them, like my friends and stuff who got them tattoos and it was like 14, 15, they regret it now. Cause it was something crazy, like Tweety Bird, you know, like that's what we liked at that time, but it was just like, now you 35 with Tweety Bird on your neck, right? Like, you know, we done seen all the women with the Betty Boops on their ankles and stuff,
That's what
and
grandma got.
and they 50, 60 years old. Like, it's a time and a place and certain things.
That's my grandma's favorite.
Mhm. And it's a time and a place where you have to just think about certain things. So, like, you know, it's just a little crazy, but I don't know. Even like when I first got my hair, I think I was.
I wouldn't got my hair.
Oh, girl, hush. I think I was
Oh, girl.
16, and it was like Kool-Aid or something. It was something temporary that you only can see in the sun. It was like some dark burgundy or something. But you know, it was the time. It's like my nails. Like, first time I got my nails done was my junior
When she was
prom.
5.
Yeah, what? Yeah, my mama wouldn't let me have no nails at 5. But when I was going to my junior prom, you know, first time.
That's too long.
Well, it's a time and a place. And then I gotta keep telling her, a boyfriend, what y'all gonna talk about?
You had your first boyfriend at 13.
No, I ain't never tell you that.
Yes, you did.
So she over there
Like-
snitching like Elvis Squirrel.
Huh?
So you know, you had your little first boyfriend at 13.
No. See, I told her she takes stuff and flip it. I ain't tell that girl had no boyfriend at 13. I told her when we were talking about boyfriends one day, I told her it is natural for her to like a boy. Oh, hush. Come on, we're human. We're going to like people. We're gonna think they cute, or you know, I like his haircut or whatever. I'm not, like I told her, I can't say you can't like nobody. You don't have no boyfriend. But I'm sure her little head that I don't know, she have liked a boy or two, you know. I'm sure she has. Come on, we're human.
You make me sing it.
Oh, girl, hush. So, I had told her when I was in elementary school, it was this boy named Gregory that I used to like. And she don't like talking about it, but whatever. It was a boy named Gregory that I used to like, and I used to always want to get my hair done and stuff, and I could not wait to go to school so he could see my hair.
That used to be me. That used to be me. I couldn't wait to get my little haircut. Hey. the whole
Yo,
time.
we just wave at each other and stuff, but you know, he wasn't my boyfriend, but I did like him. And I remember when we took school pictures, you know, how the teacher gave you your packet to give to your mother, you know, at the end of the day, whatever. That boy went and he got his packet he's supposed to put in his locker. He cut out one for me and gave it to me. So, you know, his mother came up there and whooped that boy butt. You know, because she was like, I paid for them pictures. You don't be giving no, he never said who he gave the picture to, but he gave it to me. But she was mad. She's like, I paid for them pictures. You weren't supposed to get them pictures out, you know, especially them school pictures. Our parents and stuff, we having them counted about who they gonna give it to, the bigger one, the small one.
We pulled that out.
Henry said,
No,
she ain't do nothing in school. She ain't skip or nothing.
Who said
I
that?
might wear Camry, KR Smoothies.
Okay.
I don't see
I might
comment.
have a hoodie I want to
Right,
wear,
yeah.
but about it.
Stop now. What you doing? Get back. Right.
And then she was like, people are going to be intimidated by you, and that means you're going to do something right. And that means you're doing something right. She's like, but realize it's a limit because everyone is not accepting of help. And she was like, your mom knows, but we always want to experience things first. I live up to, that's right.
That's also I love to live.
Like, let live. They said we got mutual relationships. And she said, Renaya tried to snitch about you having a little boyfriend.
What you say? You tried to snitch on me saying I had a boyfriend at 13. I was not 13.
She was like,
So,
look cute for the boy I like.
you said I could have a boyfriend at 15.
I did not say
Yes,
that.
you did.
Don't, first of all, I ain't never said age.
Yeah, you said you could have a boyfriend at 15.
So what you want a boyfriend?
No, but I'm just saying.
Why you want a boyfriend?
None of your business.
Who you talk to? Wait a minute.
No, stop.
Don't jump off of this live, girl.
Hey, yo. Oh my God. Oh,
These are conversations now you don't like to have though. Me and her, I had 3 children. I
Because she
tried.
can't keep stuff a secret.
She think I'm gonna tell my grandmother or something.
No,
Oh,
she
no.
told everybody. She told somebody something when I wanted to keep a secret. So I don't.
Who I tell?
You told Jabria. I mean, Bria
Oh.
my stuff, and then I was mad, so I didn't tell you nothing else.
But no, that. Mm-mm.
No, and it was really serious.
stuff like that though, like, and I can sit up here and I can relate to that too, because it was some times where I told my mother stuff that I wanted to keep a secret, and she used to go out here and she used to tell she used to tell my aunt and stuff, but like this is what you got to do for me.
This wasn't a secret. This was this. Okay, go ahead.
What?
For me,
You better back up on my face.
y'all stop being ghetto for like 2 days.
Don't breathe again. Don't talk again.
Stop letting me know.
Yo, look. Can we just be cordial for like 5 minutes?
That's her.
Look, y'all play like kids.
Cause she
Y'all
childish.
funny. Oh my God. Anyway,
All right, go ahead.
look, Jesus, Jesus. Anyway, then with stuff like how you gotta approach your mom right now. You're like, Mom, I gotta tell you something. I need you to keep it a secret. Pull it to the side. You can't just be like, Mom, come here, I want to tell you something, and then you expect her to keep it as a secret because if you just want to tell her something, she gonna tell the whole world.
Not the whole world, just for like 3 people.
I don't want you to tell nobody.
I'm going. Not on that one thing I didn't tell nobody.
So what was it?
Yo, they gonna tell it.
What? I didn't even tell you that.
You did, but
No,
I
I didn't.
I knew it.
I
In
didn't.
your face.
I didn't. I didn't.
Come on, come back.
Stop, Naya. Look, I'm about to log off. Stop. I'm not playing.
And this is what you get. This is the lady.
I'm gonna walk you.
All right.
See how I don't play why she too childish. Let's say
Okay. Wow. Okay. But like I was saying, are we cool now? Are we good? We got like 10 more minutes. We good. Let's bring it back.
Bring it down.
Yes, break it down.
Okay. Renaya, you keep your cool. Renaya, you sit in your chair. Miss Girl, you sit in your chair. You keep your hands to yourself. Okay. There we go. Okay. Now, listen. I'm trying to listen. My cheeks hurt from smiling, and they trying to just be serious. Like I was saying though, real now, like if you want to stop smiling and making me laugh. if you want to tell your mother a secret, you gotta pull her to the side and be like, I gotta tell you something. Keep it a secret. You know, just be like real and like always tell your mother something because you don't want to grow up until you turn like 16 to 17, and then it's like you be scared to tell your mother stuff. Like you don't want to grow up and do that. Like your mom should be like your best friend. Like you should know. She should know everything. She's like, so let's say if somebody come and ask her, oh, your daughter did that in the third, and she can be like, oh, my daughter ain't do this because I know my daughter. My daughter told me everything. You feel me? So you gotta make sure like you tell her everything. I mean, some days you might not want to tell her. I agree because I ain't want to tell my mom and dad everything. But now I'm 18. I be telling my mom and dad everything. Like, yeah, man, my toenail fell off last night. Like, I be telling her everything. Like, But Miss Girl, also you gotta recognize when she's coming to you and be like, "This is like I keep this a secret." You feel me? Like, or even ask her, you be like, "Is this a secret? Should I tell anybody?" or stuff like that. And then if she be like, "You can tell people," like she don't care, or she be like, "No," then I'm not gonna tell you how to be a mother, but just basically clarify things. You might like it. You might just really not know if it's a secret or not. You might just think she's coming to talk to you. So that's just clarify for that. But yeah, that's just my tips today.
Make it out.
I hope you know them songs, like your schoolwork.
I know my schoolwork. Do you know yours?
Okay, what's 5 times 10?
Huh?
What's 5 times 10?
36.
Are you serious?
No, that's 6 times 6. That's 65.
Huh?
Wait.
See, stop being on TikTok and learn your schoolwork. Because 5 times
30.
10 is
Jesus, it's 30. Let me get it.
5 times 10 is 50.
You said 5 times 6.
5 times 6 ain't even 30.
Yeah, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
All right, that's my fault. So 5
He stop doing Tic Tacs and
Tic Tacs.
yes, Tic Tacs. You need a Tic Tac in your mouth.
Excuse me. Only time I do TikToks is at 10 o'clock at night when I'm done all my work. Because I know my 5 times 10s.
Bring it down 9.
Anyway, yeah. I think we did. Oh, wait a minute.
That's contagious now.
I'm gonna be a little tired. Excuse me. Anyway, listen. Naya, how do you feel about school being closed for the rest of the school year?
Sick. Okay. It's under my mouth.
Together. Y'all two is y'all. It's nice. Why do you feel sad though?
Because I don't feel like going. I miss my teachers, I think.
Think you miss them?
No, I miss them. And I want to get away from my brothers.
Okay, I can't even sit up there and argue with you on that one. I do miss Miss Gaither. I do. I mean, I think I'm gonna give Miss Gaither a call. After today, I'm like, "How you doing, Miss Gaither? I missed you. Talk to her and stuff." Because Miss Gaither, she used to run Matthew Hinton. That like the second floor, third floor. If you wasn't in class or you was up there running and you heard Miss Gaither, you in trouble. You was in trouble. I miss Mr. Principal Miller and stuff. Let me give him a call. Check up on him, see how
My eyes is open.
But I'm done school.
I know. So how do you feel not having a graduation?
You feel great.
We're still having a graduation. We just gonna have it in the summertime.
Okay.
So we still gonna have one. But even if we don't have one, honestly, at this point, just for my diploma. Just give me my diploma at this point. Just give it to me.
Yeah.
What's a diploma?
I take my diploma and my
Really?
cap and gas, go outside near the trees. You feel me? My iPhone 11 and take some pictures like it look like I graduated. Like, hey, I don't even know graduation. You know,
Yeah.
it would
As
be
a
nice.
parent, let me tell you how I feel about not having school.
How you feel?
Children need to go back to school. But no, it's let me see. We had to basically, because for a while, for like a couple weeks, it was unbelievable. Like I couldn't believe that, you know, the world, because it's not like it's just Baltimore or, you know, just our neighborhood or whatever. Like the whole world facing something that no one probably ever seen coming. So to try to help us, we still stick to like a daily routine. Because once you mess up a routine, you were just sleeping all day, eating all day. So we still, I done added like me and the kids, we do like cooking classes together. We go in meditation to the family. We eat together as a family. One of our biggest projects was painting the whole house. So Naya started the downstairs bathroom painting it. The boys helped me with, some of the rooms outside of the bathroom. But it, as a parent, it just teaches us so much because, even though me working in the school system, we, them 7 to 8 hours that we're not home, now, we're actually home. So of course, like I tell the kids, I'm gonna get on your nerves a little bit more because we're not used to just being in the house like that all the time. Even though we see each other all the time, but it's still different. I can go in my office and take a little chill pill. I don't really see them like that. They'll be with their friends in their classrooms and they don't see me like that. So the siblings, they're getting on each other's nerves a little bit more because you're in my room more than what you ever been in my room. Like, can you go in your room? So like I do my own, I try to like upstairs. I try to do so like Mother's Day, I wanted to go to a seafood restaurant, but of course, we can't go to any restaurants. And if they were open, I wouldn't be going to any restaurant at this time anyway. So, we bought the different seafoods and like the little square skillet thing, little hot plate. Yeah, I put it in the middle of the table and I acted like we was at Kobe's. And you know how they cook in the middle? And we put the food and certain things and stuff on there, and then we served ourselves from the and so just different ideas, different art projects that you can do as a family. But like I always tell them, like, look, I need my time, my 10-15 minutes. She need her own time, her 10-15 minutes, go in your room, dance, do something. But it's definitely life-changing because we out of school for a whole year. It's even sometimes where I put my work uniform on. They be like, "You going to work?" No, I'm going in the house downstairs to the office. Like, I don't know. I just put my stuff on and sit at the dining table and type or something, So just to try to stay focused, and because this mentally can be draining. And then I don't want to pick up any habits, like just, I'm just saying, you're in the house, you're just eating and stuff like that. So you still have to meditate and just try your best to stay above the waters. Because you're working, teaching. So,
Coach, I got
as a parent, one of the hardworking parents, and actually being a parent working in the school field as well. If you do commit, you're doing a good job. And Renaya doing, she's actually she's a good one. She's a handful at times, but she's a good one. Renaya, Kamari, they are good ones. But definitely, like you said, it definitely could be changing. It definitely could be changing. And happy belated Mother's Day to you. I forgot to call you, but
thank you.
You forgot to call me on my birthday.
We talked to you on the birthday.
Huh?
but
Oh,
that
come on.
for like being a mother and taking care of the children because they are your children. So you just gotta do.
Yeah.
But yeah, it is exactly 3:55. You guys have any jewels for us? I think you just dropped your jewel. I think you just you gave your jewel out. But if you got any jewels for us, so I got my jewel for the day. So
What's your jewel for the day, name?
Huh?
What's your jewel for the day?
I don't know what that is.
You know how Miss Joni dropped her jewels?
I don't know what that is.
You have seen her videos when she give you certain tips.
For what?
Life, being a child, 11-year-old, any tips?
I agree with you.
What I said?
You said something about life, I think.
I'm standing right here. You ain't hear me?
Said I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know, mommy. That's me ever nice to see me.
well, you don't have obviously if you want to make your jewels up, you can send it to me and I can post it on the page. But my jewel today would probably be your own person, be yourself. Don't try to fit into nobody else. Find yourself in the right group. And that basically ties in with peer pressure and everything as well. So just be yourself. But I think that's it. Thank you guys for coming on, talk about peer pressure. Now you could join every Monday, Wednesday, Friday. We got another one this Friday, Flexible Friday. So if you want to come on and do that, Flexible Friday.
Is it could be Wednesday night?
Wednesday already? This should be like Tuesday.
Yes.
Look, it's Friday. Come back Friday. So thank y'all for joining in. We had a good and see y'all again.
Say hi to Coach Johnson.
Bye.
See you later.
See you later.
See you. It did work.
My leg hurts. Well, my leg is. Just go right here, mommy.
I think. Okay.
Hold
I don't know.
Please.
But thank you everybody who watched this live video today. This live was definitely a funny one. It was definitely very unusual. We had a good time, a lot of laugh, a lot of jokes, but also we kept it serious. Talked about peer pressure and just everything as well as just ties into being a leader and just being professional as well. So thank you for everybody who's joined. Come back again here Friday at 3:00 for Flexible Fridays. We're gonna get fit. I'll drop the flyer with a special guest name on it Friday morning. So we'll look out for that. So thank you for everybody who came here and see you guys Friday.